Hey Mestros, it is no longer news that the world has gone crazy. The young lads may not know it, but back in the day, the gym was a place where every man was safe to work out and even admire each other. You see someone progressing with his workout and you appreciate their dedication or even gain inspiration from them. But now, the gym is an absolute joke. It has turned into a circus show where everyone is recording instead of working out. Women are setting men up so they can call them out on social media as creeps, and men are not even doing any better than the women. A lot of men who still think like high school jerks are just there because they think coming to the gym makes them cool. No wonder men who truly want to work out have stopped going to the gym. There is now a growing interest in working out in peace and quiet at home. But it is even worse for Sigma men. These lone wolves are done with gyms, and I will tell you why this is the sensible thing to do. Number 1. To avoid narcissists. So much is said about the narcissistic women in the gym. It is like having a common enemy to blame. But remember, I say things the way they are. The truth is, we live in a time when even men are not behaving like men anymore. Men have become soft and petty, and a lot of them with self-esteem issues think they can fix their self-esteem in the gym. Let us be honest with ourselves. Have you not seen men busy taking pictures and videos of themselves instead of focusing on working out? But it gets worse with the women. It has gotten so bad that men think twice before going to the gym. You legitimately have to pray that a female influencer wannabe would not decide to use your local gym when you are there. Women intentionally positioning their cameras to capture men in the background has actually turned into a TikTok trend, and it is shocking how many views these videos get. That is the level our society has fallen to. The irony is these same women are taking these videos and pictures because they want to post them on their social media pages just to get simps to come online and drool over them, yet they accuse men of looking at them in the gym. Now, there is so much that has been said about this issue, and it is quite common to see men on the defense, claiming they are not looking at these narcissistic women. This is mostly true, but you need to see the bigger picture here. The question we should be asking ourselves is, should it matter if anyone looks at anyone? I have seen women not only look at men, but even touch their muscles, sometimes without asking for permission. Sigma men don't have time for all this drama. They would rather stay at home and train in absolute peace than have to deal with women who are looking for drama or the men who still take pictures like little girls at a pageant. Number 2. Gyms becoming activists. We have recently seen a spike in gyms trying to identify with political causes and advocacy groups. No serious gym goer needs this. All they want is to work out in peace and go home. But gyms now shove advocacy into people's faces. Sigma men find this virtue signaling to be ridiculous, but that is the trend all companies and businesses are jumping on now. The big brands are usually the ones that are guilty of using their businesses as campaign grounds for topics that have nothing to do with health and getting fit. If you want to preach to me in the gym, tell me how to improve my form, and don't patronize me with politics. Sigma men are not frustrated because they oppose the causes being advocated for. They are frustrated because it is not what they came for. So even if the Sigma male supports a cause, he would still prefer it is not shown in people's faces in the gym, where everyone is entitled to their own political thoughts. It is important to note that all sides of the political divide are guilty of this, so no need to throw the blame on one side. Number 3. The annoying friend groups. Let me give you a little quiz, Mestro. What is worse than attention-seeking women in the gym? A lousy group of people. While it is annoying when women come to the gym to record sessions with their phones, there are those who take it a step further and come with their friends. And guess what they do all day? You guessed right. They record every minute of their time in the gym while getting in everyone's way in the process. It's like they think they're in their own private club. Imagine you're all pumped up to hit the gym, get your workout on, and feel good about yourself. But as soon as you step in, you're greeted by a bunch of loud and inconsiderate folks. They might be hogging the machines, talking loudly, and making it seem like they own the place. It can be frustrating. Sigma men prefer to avoid the gym when it feels like a circus instead of a place to focus on getting fit. Number 4. Objective is lost. Sigma men work with objectives. They always start off with what they aim to achieve and would avoid anything that can kill their objectives. With the amount of selfies and standing in front of the mirror that goes on in the gym, you can already tell that it is not about getting fit for health reasons. People are mainly there because they think working out makes them cooler than everyone. You walk in there, and it's like everyone's checking themselves out in the mirror, flexing and posing. It's cool if that's your thing, but for Sigma men, it's not the main goal. These men just want to be healthy and look good, of course, but they don't want to be obsessed with their looks. If you work out your body but refuse to work out your character, then you remain a low-value man even with all the muscles. Being around people who are obsessed with impressing others with their looks is like being around kids who think they have life all figured out. Sigma men cannot tolerate such an environment and would prefer working out with limited equipment at home than in a gym filled with people who barely know why they are in the gym. The home provides a relaxed and comfortable atmosphere for Sigma men, where they don't have to worry about impressing anyone or feeling self-conscious. They can just focus on their own fitness journey without all the distractions. And here's the thing, Mestro, they're not against being in good shape. It's just that they want to do it for themselves, not to compete with others. So, they choose the home workout route to keep it real and stay on track with their health goals. Number 5. Half-naked paraders. The lack of decency in gyms is simply ridiculous. Why would anyone go to the gym practically naked, showing as much flesh as possible? We all know why. It is because they want people to look at them. It has nothing to do with being comfortable, because gym clothes are designed to be comfortable while covering you up pretty well. You see, some folks at the gym are so obsessed with their appearance that they go to great lengths to show off. I mean, they're all about flaunting their bodies, and it can get really uncomfortable. Imagine going to the gym, wanting to work on your fitness, and what do you see? Some guys strutting around naked in the dressing rooms like they're on a runway. It's not exactly a pleasant sight, and it can make anyone feel a bit uneasy. And it's not just the guys. Women are also putting in a lot of effort to catch the eyes of men. They dress up in ways that can make even a focused workout feel like a distraction. It's like a never-ending parade of people trying to outdo each other in the looks department. It is therefore no surprise that Sigma men would happily pack up their gym bag and go home, never to return. Number 6. Sharing equipment. The thing with Sigma men is they hate when people put pressure on them. Sigma men love to do things at their own pace, without anyone brooding over them or interrupting their flow. This is part of the reason why these Lone Rangers often train alone. This is impossible in gyms where equipment needs to be shared or people stand in each other's way. Yeah, it is understandable that the equipment has to be shared. While this is fine, Sigma men would still prefer not to have this problem. Even though it is bad enough that everyone has to share, some people would still hog equipment, holding onto it for as long as possible without considering others waiting. But it also goes the other way. You could intend to do a certain number of reps and sets uninterrupted, but because someone else is waiting to use the equipment, you have to cut your routine down so you do not look like a jerk. Sigma men are efficiency-driven. They want to use their time efficiently, and they want the little time they spend at the gym to be maximized. The idea of sharing anything does not fit into the plans of anyone who is trying to be time efficient. See, at home, you get to work out on your own terms. No waiting for equipment, no judging eyes. Plus, it saves money on those pricey gym memberships. So, why deal with the drama when you can pump iron in peace? In the end, it's all about freedom and getting those gains without the drama. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.